Okay, so today I'm going to talk about how a question that comes up quite a bit, which is how cases involving commercial motor vehicles are different than cases involving just ordinary passenger vehicles like sedans or just pickup trucks. There is a major difference. There are several major differences when handling these type of cases. First off, commercial motor vehicles tend to be much larger than passenger vehicles. So think of the 18-wheelers that we see on the roadways every day here in Houston and around Texas and the country. Just because of the sheer size of these vehicles, when they're involved in collisions, especially with passenger vehicles, the injuries tend to be much more significant and the chances of fatalities much higher. So that's the first difference. The second difference is that these commercial motor vehicles, like these 18-wheelers, tend to be owned by very large corporations and heavily insured. And so why does that matter? It matters because often these companies will send accident reconstructionists and engineers to the scene, sometimes within hours of the crash, to look for evidence that excuses potentially the trucking company or the truck driver's negligence, and on the flip side looks for negligence on the part of the drivers of the passenger vehicles. So it's very important if you or a loved one is injured in a crash involving a commercial motor vehicle to hire an experienced attorney with the resources to be able to send out our own experts who can look for evidence of trucking company and truck driver negligence. The third major difference between commercial motor vehicle accidents and passenger vehicle accidents is that commercial motor vehicles are heavily regulated at the state and federal level. There are literally thousands of regulations at the state and federal level that apply to commercial motor vehicles such as 18-wheelers. This book right here sitting next to me is the Green Book. This has all of the regulations at the federal level. And as you can see from the fine print in the book, there are many, many regulations. This is a very, very thick book. And so if the trucking company is found to be violating any of these regulations, it can be used as a basis to hold that company liable. And that's why it's important for you, if you or a loved one is involved in a crash with the commercial motor vehicle, to hire an experienced attorney that knows the regulations and can spot the violations. If you do so, I'm confident that you and your loved ones will be well taken care of. Thank you.